How many times have you thrown something away nowadays? Have you ever wondered where away really is? And what if away could become back into everyday life? Hi, I'm Anastasija, a climate psychologist, coach, and the author of Eco-Being Training. Today, I'm going to introduce you to the concept of the circular economy. Imagine a world where everything we use gets a second chance to be something new. That's the idea behind the circular economy. Instead of the traditional linear economy's take, make, dispose approach, we promote a regenerative cycle, keeping materials in use for as long as possible. Let's explore the life cycle of product within the circular economy. As a voracious reader, I've chosen books as our case study. Then I'll share my personal experience of a failed reuse attempt one summer. The first step I'm going to look at is design. A product's design dictates whether future product fit for the circular economy, with an eye towards durability, the ability to be reused and ultimately recycled, considering its full lifespan. In one of the future videos, I will talk about the role of design in the circular economy and environmental sustainability in general. So please subscribe to stay tuned. Consider the case of books. While paperback books are typically fully recyclable, hardcovers and children's books with sturdy coatings present more challenges. To fit into the circular economy, designers and publishers employ various strategies, such as designing hardcovers to be easily separable from the content, avoiding metal staples or glue for binding, making books more durable, and offering digital versions. Of course, there are dozens of ideas that designers develop at this stage, when it's still easy to change things, but impossible to fix after production. On the next step, which is raw materials, we select the materials for production. It's about opting for resources that leave the lightest touch on our planet. For our book, this might mean printing on recycled paper, using vegetable or soy-based inks. Then production follows, where efficiency is key. Efficient production processes are used to minimize waste and energy consumption. This could involve using renewable energy sources and recycling of byproducts. To be efficient, publishers minimize waste by optimizing layouts to print more pages on a single sheet of paper. They use print-on-demand technology to reduce overproduction when it's economically reasonable. Distribution is up next. Products are transported and delivered in a way that reduces the carbon footprint, such as optimizing logistics for lower emissions or using packaging that can be returned and reused. Next is consumption. The product should be easy to maintain and repair, extending its lifespan and efficiency. It should also be versatile to serve multiple purposes or be adaptable to changing needs. Readers might swap books through community programs, extending the usage phase and reducing the need for new books. Finally, end-of-life stage. Once the product is no longer usable in its original form, it should be easy to disassemble for recycling or composting. A book is recycled into a new paper product. Alternatively, if paper is free from toxic adhesives, it could be composted, returning nutrition to the soil. In a circular economy, a book is never truly wasted. It's a resource for new products or other readers. This approach requires a shift in mindset from all stakeholders, designers, manufacturers, consumers, and waste managers, to see waste as a design flow and inefficient use of resources. Now you've probably noticed I've used words like recycle and reuse quite generously. That's because they are the foundational pillars of the circular economy. At its core, the circular economy is guided by the 3 R's: reduce, reuse, and recycle. This isn't a new concept, but it's one that is gaining a renewed focus and importance. Reduce offers to minimizing the amount of waste created and resources used during production and consumption processes. Reuse means giving products new life through multiple uses, extending their purpose and value. Recycle involves transforming waste into new materials, keeping the cycle going. But why stop there? The circular economy has evolved, adding more R's to reflect our growing understanding of sustainability. To reflect a more comprehensive approach to sustainability, we've got concepts like recover, repair, refuse, rethink, repurpose, refurbish, remanufacture, and redesign, you name it. You can read more about this concept in my article, following the link in the description. Additional R's contribute to a more comprehensive approach to sustainability, expanding our focus to better reflect the complexities of modern waste management and resource conservation. To show those principles in practice, let me share a personal story from some time ago that illustrates the complexities of applying these principles. One summer, in a burst of eco-conscious inspiration, I repurposed a wooden pallet into a flower holder. My intentions were noble: to reduce waste and CO2 emissions. So I thickly painted the pallet with bright paint, transforming it into a vibrant emblem of reuse. However, this project brought unforeseen complications. It turned out really nice, but not very efficient in terms of space usage. The pallet is heavy and unwieldy and became an immovable fixture in my patio. Honestly, I'm sick of it, but the thick coat of paint on it and the wet plank mean it can't be burnt or discarded easily like before. Now I found myself in a dilemma. The pallet, which I hope to give a second life, seems more like a burden. I need to find an eco-friendly solution to what to do with it next. This experience made me think about the fine line between reusing and making a thing non-recyclable. In my eagerness to reuse, I had unwittingly denied the pallet the opportunity to be recycled. So my decision may not have been as sustainable as I thought. This is why understanding the principle of the circular economy is crucial. It allows us to consider the most appropriate stage of a product's life cycle, whether it's to use it further, give it away, or recycle it. By all means, we should not blindly follow any guidelines. We should always conduct a life cycle analysis to understand the environmental impact of a product from its production to its disposal. So, this is the circular economy, an ambitious but necessary shift in how we think about and interact with the material world. This isn't the only sustainable concept I'll explore, so stay tuned for more videos. And let's continue this conversation. Share your insights, ask questions, and propose new ideas in the comments below. Subscribe to my channel to ensure you don't miss my upcoming video on plastics. We'll find out if it is as dangerous as it's said to be. See you soon!